doesn't know, that millions of years of evolution later, there aren't going to be no famines, okay? It's always going to do that. And if you have obesity, that cycle is broken, okay? And that extra adipose tissue that you have, that's an organ, and it generates hormones, and it affects your brain. Not only that, it affects how your body stores and burns energy. And it also affects what you want to eat and when you want to eat it. All of your weight is controlled in your brain. You control this much of your weight. Everything else is controlled and managed in your brain. And literally, I've had obesity specialists come on the show, experts, and said, when we treat with GLP-1s, we think it's actually targeting things in your body that affect weight that we don't even know affect weight. So anytime a doctor says anything that to you, you give them the finger, you tell them to go watch my podcast, and you bounce because you deserve better than that. And that's straight trash. It is a disease. It is a chronic disease. We have metabolic adaptation that is always fighting us. It is not your fault. Period. It doesn't have anything to do with willpower. At the end of the day, choosing when you're on a GLP or when you're on that, yes, you can choose nutritious food. Yes, you can choose to move your body, and you should. But you should never, ever think that you choosing nutritious food and moving your body is actually treating your obesity. It's not. It's just helping you be healthier, okay? And you should do those things, okay? Those things you should do. Everything else is, whenever they tell you that this is about willpower, it is bullshit. You know how I know? I'm telling you how I know. I speak to expert scientists and expert doctors in this field. It is genetic. It is genetic. It is a disease. And you know what everybody's fun argument is these days? Oh, well, in the 50s, we didn't see as much obesity. We live in a different world now, man. And all those people were having insulin resistance and having babies. Our society has changed. How we move has changed. Okay? You good. I'm glad you know. Okay. Just know that. Just know that. I know. Hallelujah. GLP-1 evangelist. Now I'm going to eat some fucking bacon. I feel like somebody's coming to see me. But they did. It's not just fast food, though. It's a great question. So, here's what we know in terms of insulin resistance. Most people with obesity have insulin resistance, period. Okay. And these medicines help treat that. You can treat insulin resistance with diet, with food. However, it's not lasting because your body adapts. Now, I think there are some people that are just in that overweight range. And yeah, they have a shot. You know what I'm saying? Just like there are people that are pre-diabetic, that they can get things under control with diet and exercise, right? And then not cross over that threshold. Yeah, that is true. But most people that are here, we're here, y'all. It doesn't matter how we got here. This is how we treat obesity now. You know? So there's that. So I wouldn't say you can fix insulin resistance, but you can treat it. I was able to for about 10 years. Yeah, doing super low carbs. Yeah, absolutely. But it is a progressive disease, right? That's what we all have to recognize. Type 2 diabetes, chronic, obesity, chronic, progressive diseases. That's why they lead to, issues. We've seen this like with fatty liver, right? These are parts of the progression, right? Diabetes, heart disease, 13 different kinds of cancer. That is the disease.